While the apple crumble is cooking, I'm going to show you a quick recipe using store-cupboard ingredients called Shakshouka, which is a Middle Eastern dish popular all over the Middle East, including Morocco and Israel. And it's similar to Huevos Rancheros, but it's got a little spicy kick. It's also vegetarian, gluten-free and kosher, so it can be enjoyed at Passover and all times of the year. So I've got a sliced red onion and I've got a tin of chopped tomatoes. Normally you would also have sliced peppers, but I don't have any peppers, so I'm going to add some chickpeas as well and some different spices. So first of all, put some oil in a pan. This pan has a lid and you'll need this for poaching the eggs. So I'm going to put the pan on medium heat, just heat it up, and then I'm going to add the onion. And I'll be cooking this till it's quite soft. Also to that, I'm adding some cumin seeds and some ras hanout. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. It is a Middle Eastern spice. I bought this from a Turkish shop. I'm also going to add some paprika. This is paprika I decanted from a packet I bought in a Polish shop. This is the really good, strong Eastern European stuff. I'm also going to add a bit of turmeric because it's a superfood. It's really healthy. And I like the tang as well that you get from turmeric. And I'm going to add some dried chilli flakes. Normally you might add chopped whole chilli, but I don't have any chillies at the moment. I'm adding a drop of water just to stop the spices from burning. They smell nice and toasty. I'm also going to add some crushed garlic cloves. You can, if you like, just chop them. If you don't like garlic, you don't have to add it, but usually you have plenty of garlic in this dish. This is about 6 garlic cloves. And also some pepper. And some salt as well. These have had several minutes now and they're getting softer, so I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes. To give the tomatoes some balance of sweetness and acidity, I'm adding a little drop of balsamic vinegar. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon of sugar as well. I've added a little drop of water to the tin of chopped tomatoes just to keep the mixture loose. And we're going to cook this off now for about 10 minutes. I'm draining these chickpeas, but I've saved the water. That's because aquafaba is a really good egg substitute in vegan cake recipes, so that needn't go to waste. You can use it as well to loosen up soups and stews, and even the dish I'm preparing this evening. Now I'm going to add these chickpeas, about half of them, to the pan and give it a good stir. If you think it's getting too thick, you can add a drop more water. I think it'll be alright for the time being. While the shakshouka is cooking, I'm going to prep a couple of slices of gluten-free garlic bread, which should go really well with the dish. You can also do a salad if you prefer. I've got 2 slices of gluten-free bread here, and on one side I'm going to just put some olive oil. I'll just lather it on like that, and then I'm going to mix up some garlic butter with dairy-free spread and a couple of cloves of garlic. Mix that in well. add a bit of pepper. Doesn't need any salt. Margarine already has some salt in. This is cooking down well. I'm just going to add a drop more water just to loosen it off a bit. One side has oil, so that's going to go oil side down in the griddle pan. And the other side I'm going to spread with this garlic non butter. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato ketchup as well. It acts like a tomato paste. You don't have to add it if you don't want to, but I just decided just to add a little extra spicy kick. Now I'm just going to taste it to see what it's like. That's lovely and tangy. I'm going to add some coriander. This is about half a small bunch of coriander. So in with that and give it a stir. This should be ready in a few minutes. I'm going to put on the griddle and heat it up, ready for the bread. And I'm going to crack in, turn this down a little bit, and I'm going to crack in 4 free-range eggs. These are local eggs, but you can use whatever eggs you've got. These are hen's eggs. You could use quail eggs if you want to. You could use barn eggs. You could add duck eggs. And I'm putting the lid on. And these will bake for a few minutes. I don't like very runny yolks. I don't like the texture. Dan eats them softer than I. So we'll see how we get on with them. I've heated the griddle. I'm putting the bread all side down. And they'll probably take about 2.5 minutes on each side. These are about ready for turning. You see they're nice and griddled on one side. So I'm just going to turn these over again. So you can see they're nice and toasty. And they're just about ready to come off. And there's the garlic bread. And I'm cooking my eggs for a bit longer, but I'm going to serve Dan's now. So there we have it, Shakshouka.